Above the heart of Doha, where history's about to be made. Above the heart of Doha.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Asian Snooker Championships of 2024. The host nation, Qatar, welcomes the fans in attendance and to the fans around the world. Now it's time to meet the players from Lanka, Thaha. Welcome, Thaha, and how are you feeling for this tournament?
Thank you for having me. Yeah, I'm feeling very good about today.
On behalf of Caterpillar Federation, we wish you all the best. Thank you so much. Now it's time to meet Hong Kong China player Chau. And how are you feeling today for this? And have you got any big breaks this tournament?
Now it's just 76, but I will try to do my best.
And on behalf of Caterpillar Federation, we wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let the game begin.
Above the heart of Doha, where history's about to be made. Above the heart of Doha, where history's about to be made. Above the heart of Doha, where history's about to be made.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Asian Snooker Championships of 2024. The host nation Qatar Doha welcomes the fans in attendance and to the fans around the world. It gives me great honour and pleasure to introduce to you the coach from Hong Kong, China, Alan. Welcome to the studio.
Hi, thanks for having me again.
Now, Alan, your player, how's he doing in the group?
He's doing okay at the moment. 1-2 out of 2, both 4-2. So yeah, doing okay.
Wow.
Yeah,
No,
he's always been one of our more consistent player.
Now, has he been to Qatar before?
Yeah, many times.
Yes.
Many times. Yes.
Yeah, I do recognise him. He's grown up a little bit. A young man, I remember maybe a few years ago.
Oh, he's a father of 2 now. So
Wow.
yeah.
And he's still playing snooker at this level, which is fantastic. And can you tell us a little bit about him?
Well, like I said, he's a very consistent player in our team, and in international stage he came second, won silver medal twice on the 6 Reds, won IBSF and the Asian 6 Reds.
And the unforced error there.
Yeah, that was I think he took his eye off.
And I'd like to say thank you on behalf of Qatar Billiard Federation. We'd like to say thank you very much for joining me in the studio today. Now, you have been with me yesterday for a couple of games, and I was really excited to have somebody with me. It is very difficult when you do it on your own, and your knowledge.
Yeah, you're doing a good job here.
And yeah, I find when people say, "Oh, you're the commentator," I love doing the commentary. It's part of being a part of the association for Qatar Billiard Federation. I've been doing it for 13 years. I am a volunteer, which people might not know that I do it for the passion and how can I explain? Practice, in other words, to enjoy the game and to understand the game as well from the high standard of players. So I thoroughly enjoy it. I wouldn't do it professionally because I find that too difficult. And that was a good shot there.
Yeah, that was an excellent shot. You can learn a lot just by watching and commentating. Actually, I think you're doing a good job here.
And I thoroughly enjoy it. And I bring the passion as well from the pool player's point of view to the snooker player's point of view, because I do all the pool tournaments as well. So just
you play yourself as well, don't you? You play at a very high level as well.
Yes,
yeah.
Thank you very much. I play on the professional tour as well, so it gives me that background to come in. But your young man has settled in after missing that blue. Would he blank that blue out and just get on with it?
Yeah, he potted a grey long red just to get in, so that miss doesn't cause him any concern.
And Alan, will his family be watching, supporting?
Definitely, yeah, they'll be all watching in Hong Kong, our team.
And there you go, to all the family and friends around the world. I interviewed him at the beginning. He hasn't had any really high breaks. He was in the 70s.
I think he made 550 plus now. In
wow.
two of his matches, I think he made 550 plus.
Now, the reason why I say wow is because that I was asked a question by one of the players yesterday. Who do I find is going to be a contender for the title? And I'm going to go for the player with the consistency of 50s and 60s. And ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman at the table, Chau, have I pronounced the name right? Chau Harman.
Yeah.
He is a contender. When a player is getting into the 50s and 60s constantly, for me, that is the tournament champion, because you're trying so hard. The century's okay, but when you're consistently getting break building,
yeah,
that
definitely
is a match
consistency.
winner.
Yes.
As you see now, he's looking very calm and collective.
Well, he's been out many times, so he's seen it all. Like I said, he got to the final twice on the Worlds and Asian Six Reds.
Mm-hmm. Very interesting.
So I think he can handle the pressure pretty well.
I never really talk about the players' ability in what they've won. I don't think I really have, not even in the pool tournaments as well, because as you know, being a professional coach for Hong Kong, China, and being in England, you know yourself what you've won, you learn from, and you move on to get the next title. And who's impressed you so far in the tournament, apart from your players? Who's really impressed you in the tournament?
Well, there's a lot of great players here, so to be honest with you, I think there's a few favourites here this time, all capable of taking the title.
For me, what I've seen, I've only seen the players on the table. I really don't look in the arena at the players because our time is limited. Amir from Iran, back-to-back centuries on the TV table. He's slowed his game down. He's got a beginning, a middle, and an end part of his game. Looking strong. Pankaj is looking strong as well. Ali O'Bailey. But your young man is looking very strong. I know he's just missed that with pace, but he's looking very determined.
Yeah, Amir always been a top player, and he's always there or thereabout. And he won the IBSF title twice, I think. Yeah, so all good players. And Pankaj as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. He was
strong.
pinpoint yesterday. On day one, he wasn't. He was missing the easy ones, and last night's session, he was pinpoint wherever he wanted to go. Now, this young man, Thaha from Sri Lanka, I have commentated on his matches over the years. I know what he's capable of doing. He has a weak point. He rushes his shots, and I'd like to see this time how well he's playing. I haven't seen him for a couple of years, and he has slowed down a little bit.
Yeah, I saw his match yesterday. Yeah, he's a quick player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is, and what I mean by that, ladies and gentlemen, he gets on with it, but that's where the human errors creep in. I've seen him get into 30s and 40s and he breaks down because he was too fast. And he does tend to speed up around the table. He just wants to get on with it. He's not, how can I explain? He prefers to attack than play safety.
Yeah, he's an attacking player. I think he's slowed down a little bit today.
I was explaining earlier on this morning how I had a holiday in Sri Lanka, and I explained yesterday, beautiful country. And great players from Sri Lanka as well. So he's played that perfect. He's looking very strong already.
Yeah, tough opponent to play against.
And I never ask whoever I'm with who's going to win, who's going to do this. I always find it very rewarding to just go down the line and we wish both players all the best. I find that a much better solution.
Yeah.
And no, he's going to win and he doesn't win and he's going to win and he... I feel that the best player on the day with the conditions. Taking this red on. Yeah, other side, the black. He got carried away there, and that's his weakness. I was looking,
every now and then he seems to miss a easy shot. I think all players do. All players do when it's beginning of a match.
and we talked about that yesterday, ladies and gentlemen. You couldn't have asked for a professional coach to ask that question. Why do we miss? And Alan was explaining, you take the eye off the pot.
Yeah, I think that's one of the main reasons, especially on the easy shot.
Yeah. Well, your apprentice. And how is the other young man getting on? Have you got 2 players or?
I have 2 players.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing okay at the moment. He's just lost 1 match to Habit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw that yesterday.
Yeah, semi match he lost at the moment. So
He's 2-1 up. Or
yeah, he's got 1 final match to play tomorrow. So
interesting times.
yes,
I hope he's on the TV table so I can get you back in here. And I'm on behalf, like I said, on behalf of Qatar Federation, thank you so much for being with us.
that was a pleasure.
Sometimes
Thanks for inviting me. Actually,
No, it's
it's a good
okay.
experience for me as well.
We're in the kitchen. So
I've
yeah,
never done any commentary before.
it's people because I'm a volunteer commentator. I find it very fascinating. Like I said just now, I would never do it professional. I would never. I've been offered to travel the world, and I do it. I like to do it for pool.
Mm-hmm.
I've been invited for the Chinese Grand Final of the 8 ball,
Wow.
which is very honoured.
Is that held in Qatar?
No, it's held in China. I've got all the dates, all the visas, so I've been looked after. So
Right.
I'm a bit nervous to do it. But 8 ball is where I really come from in the English 8 ball, but the Chinese 8 ball as well. So it was a very clever idea. I worked out. I mean, when they put the pool balls on the Chinese 8 ball table, it was fascinating to see that game take off.
Yes, that's right. Tie pockets.
Yeah, because it's the American pocket balls on the table. So yeah, it's great to do the commentary. I just say how I see it. I'm very honoured to say yesterday, Alcas were very happy to announce that I'm doing okay, which is good.
You've always been doing okay, so
You know, it's easy to criticise any commentator in any sport, but you know, being a volunteer, I just enjoy it.
yes.
Don't make a living out of it. I just love to see the players play, and I love meeting yourself, Alan, your players. I meet roughly in snooker around about 40, 50 players in this tournament, averaging to 100. But in the pool world, I tend to meet up from 200 to 500. And
Wow.
it's
Wow.
lovely for the tournament. And the nicest thing is they
So
know
over-
who
over
you
the
are.
years,
but
yeah, I think-
don't know everybody. So, yeah.
Everybody know who you are now.
Oh my
Yeah.
word! I'm double.
Snooker and
Oh,
pool.
what a nice blue. I get very tearful when it's emotion, because it's a great game to play, this game, and you guys have got history in Hong Kong, China, producing great players, as well as academies and having coaching and bringing these youngsters up, just to show how hard this game is. It's not easy. The mind plays tricks on you. You lose your confidence, your self-belief. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
and
but
especially when you're sitting on that chair alone, you know,
yeah.
all by yourself.
And no way would I play snooker at a professional level. I will always play pool over snooker. I could not play that. I have won tournaments, but in my younger days, as we watched the blue knock on the door, it's gone in. What a shot. A bit of good fortune. Alan,
It's 39.
Lady
front,
Luck,
just
as
need
they
one
call
more
it.
red. Sorry?
Lady Luck.
Yeah.
I call it good fortune. You got that good fortune cat, haven't you, with the arm where it swings
I
down?
think that's a Japanese.
Oh yeah, that's
fortune
Japanese,
cat.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Yes. So what's next for you, Alan, and your apprentices after this tournament? Where do you go now?
Well, I have the ladies World Championship coming up in China. That's in March.
Wow.
Yes. Went for a double there. I think he realises it just needed a red, so he went for a double. Cross double there.
So you've got a very busy schedule.
Yes, we have. But luckily we have a few coaches to share the trips.
How many coaches have you got, Alan?
We have 4 full-time coaches now for snooker.
Qatar Federation have, I believe, 4. They have Mike Russell, Michael Giorgio for the snooker.
Yeah.
And for the pool, we have Costa, from Russia, and we have Amir Rota from the Philippines.
Oh, wow.
So those
Well,
are
including the pool, we have 5 then. We have 5 full-time
Wow.
coaches, yeah.
Now I'm going to ask you a question. Which do you prefer, pool or snooker?
Oh, definitely for me, snooker.
Okay.
Yes.
That's good. That's good. It's an interesting question. Wow. Big miss that. And the frame has slipped away.
Yeah, I think you want to glance it off that red. Don't want to hit it too full. So he didn't put a lot of side on that one. If he hits it full, then he might leave the red on.
And a great win for this frame for your apprentice. And the black is decided to go over the pocket.
Yeah.
I saw some misfortune today when that's happened. The pink has gone in when that did happen, but your young man is
It's
showing a lot of
48 in
promise.
front now, so he's over the line for this one.
Right, calm. So this is his first time on the TV table, and what preparation did you give him to come
Well-
out and play with gameplay?
Like I said, with the other boys as well, just focus on your own game. Don't need to think too much about where which table you're playing on.
And that's the right answer. And enjoy it. Enjoy
it,
the
yes,
occasion.
Exactly, enjoy it, yeah.
So the black here.
If you can just see it.
It's ran away with the cue ball there. And the table is starting to pick up speed because of the heat. I find when we get to the 7 o'clock session, the table is supersonic fast.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a nice safety.
That's a good snooker, actually. 2 cushion escape. Shouldn't be any problem.
40 points the difference. Actually needs a snooker here. And he's got it.
Quite surprised he missed that.
But he needs this red and black, Alan.
Did he hit it? Oh, yeah, he missed it. So he still need one more snooker.
Oh, I apologise, yeah.
yeah,
Okay, one more
36
snooker.
behind, yeah.
And that. Wow, he's having good fortune.
Yes.
He's played that really well to have good fortune. So your apprentice has to get out of this and not leave it in the open.
That's a good shot there. It's an excellent shot.
You've trained him well. You have trained him very well.
Well, Stephen, that's his English name, Stephen. He works very hard. Always practicing.
You make your own luck in this game, in any sport. Wow, he's missed it. So 2 more snookers required now.
Well, a 5-point snooker. You need a 5-point snooker.
Alan,
yeah.
that's why you're with me. That's why you're with me. I'm all over the place. Thank you very much for that. 5-point snooker there.
Oh, great. pot.
Oh, what a shot, Alan. Your young man is showing why he's there. Did he have to go through qualifying stages to come here?
Yes, we do have selection for every, major tournament. We call it title events, and they have to win or get to the final
This is a very high standard.
to be able to select. Yes, we have players like Chang Kawai, Chang Yu-Kyu.
Yeah, great players.
Yes.
I know you're going to stay with me for one frame, so I'll take this opportunity. Thank you very much, Alan, for joining me in the commentary booth.
Well, thanks for inviting me again. It's been good fun here.
So it's a bit different, and the game has been surrendered. Alan, from Hong Kong, China. Thank you for being with me. Until next time.
Yes, thank you.
You never know. You might be back with me for the final.
I hope so.
Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you.
Above the heart of Doha, where history's about to be made. Above the heart of Doha, where history's about to be made. Above the heart of Doha, where history's about to be made. Above the heart of Doha, where history's about to be made. Above the heart of Doha, where history's about to be made. Above the heart of Doha, where history's about to be made. Above the heart of Doha, where history's about to be made. Above the heart of Doha, where history's about to be made. Above the heart of Doha, where history's about to be made. Above the heart of Doha, where history
nice safety there in behind the brown. I feel man is under pressure here from Thaha, the way he's playing. Very quick. It does take effect when you're playing an opponent who's playing very quickly. That's a nice shot. Controlled the white there. He knew the white was close to the pocket, so that's why he took it on. He knew he was only going to leave that red. Now I'm surprised at this play. We talked about the way Thaha is playing, and this is a knock-on effect, and it's putting negative play into his opponent, because he should have been taking that on, and this will favour Tar, the way he's playing. Very quick, and it can take the rhythm out of your opponent. I haven't really seen Tar play safety over the years. I have commentated on his game many times. So I know his areas and weak areas of what I've seen. And he hasn't really changed his game since I've seen him play a few years ago. And we talked about rebuilding to win a championships, and that's what you got to do. Every player's got, if you want to be crowned the champion, then they've had to redesign their game to become a champion. To play in the tournament, you're coming along, you qualified for your stages, and then when you got to win the tournament, it's a completely different gameplay. The conditions, the atmosphere, the TV arena. So that will take a toll on your game, because you can't maintain attack, attack, attack play, because your opponent is going to be looking, well, I'll play safe here and there, and it could take you out of the rhythm of your game. So Thaha will take this red on, and that's what he can do. He's got so much potential, this young man from Sri Lanka. I was there for a holiday. I was in Kandalama, Sigara Mountain. I was there for 10 days. Thoroughly enjoyed it. And the elephant orphanage as well. And I was on the road. We had a chauffeur to take us for 10 days, over 1,000 miles around Sri Lanka. And the bottle of water you have is a coconut. Coconut water as well. So, and light cheese. So I've never had a light cheese before, so they sell them on the roads. So I know a little bit about Sri Lanka, and that's the speed Thaha plays at. He just needed to come up a little bit further, but I like the way he plays. Very fast and loose. Just wants to get on with it. But can he maintain it for 2 or 3 hours? We're just going to have to wait and see. In his home country. Oh, there it is. We talked about the unforced errors and the speed of Thaha. How he makes easy shots look easy. So he will reflect on this. Thaha reminds me of a very quick player. And then tends to be on the next shot without the ball going in. So if he can slow down his pace just a little bit, he will be an incredible player. He will adjust to this. He will watch the video and work out where he's gone right and where he's gone wrong. And I can assure you, he's a great potting machine once he gets going. Now, man knows that he's made a terrible mistake there. And look at the point difference. 9 plays 36. So Thaha will go for this. Thaha will go for this to the corner. And the misfortune has arisen. And this is where frames are won and lost because of misfortune attacking at that time. And this will suit man, knowing that he's got another opportunity to clinch the game. But he is way behind, so that pink, he wants to get back on the spot. But he might not need it the way he's playing. Very cool and calm and relaxed. And I've seen something, ladies and gentlemen. He's slowing his game down a little bit. Only slightly. But it's enough with the accuracy. Yeah, he's kissed that red out. So this red now for 23 plays 36, 1 apiece. It's crucial to man, knowing that he's got to make this happen. He doesn't want to be trailing 2-1. Yeah, that's a clever shot. He wanted it to be glued to the cushion. He didn't want to give him too much of the cue ball to hit. And that's another confidence boost if you're playing with the cue ball, to make sure your opponent can't use the cue ball. And to all the family and friends of Thaha in Sri Lanka, your young man is trying so hard, but misfortune is playing a major part in this match. It does happen. In any sport, you need that bit of luck. But he's trying his best out there. I will go to Hong Kong, China one day. As we watch the cue ball go in behind the brown here. And that's a beautiful safety shot. Now, let's have a look to see. Wait a minute, where's the red? Where is the red? Oh, it's potted. He's potted the red. And this is going to be crucial, ladies and gentlemen, for the Thaha fans around the world and family. It's going to even be super glued now to the blue, up to the brown. And this is going to be so difficult to get. I don't even think he can get out of it. God, this is going to be very difficult. Can he get out of this situation? I don't think he can. So the foul and the miss will be playing a major part. But can he hit it? He's missed it. And he's hit the black. So the cue ball will return. So the drama is playing a major part in this frame. As we watch the black get respotted. The cue ball goes behind the brown. And look at the points. Just 1 point in it. I wouldn't be surprised if he pots the red. He's looking at it. He's thinking, if I can just hit it and have a bit of good luck. God, look at that. Super glued to the brown. Well, he's missed it again. Not the black. Wow, he's just missed the black. So a foul and a miss. And it just goes to show how difficult it is to get out of the snooker. The most fouls in snookers, foul and misses I've seen is 5. And that was a few years ago. And he's... Oof. Now. Good sportsmanship will take the red here. Because he knows it's very difficult. Wow. Oh, he's okay. He's going to take the red. So he's happy to take the red. Many players would put that cue ball behind the brown again for the foul and the miss. But he's happy to take this on. Yeah, he hasn't come low enough for the black. He didn't want to be high on this black, I can assure you. He wanted to come down a bit. So the points are slipping away. Yeah, nice shot. The reason why it's a nice shot, because it's controlled. He's controlling the cue ball. He's feeling the table. He's cueing well. And he's slowed down his pace as well. So he won't need the pink. But the brown is the key ball. In same with pool and snooker, there's always going to be a key ball in any billiard sport, and that's going to be the brown. So he's going to have this. He needs that angle from the green to the brown. So he has to find it. It's not going to be easy. It's got to be. Yeah, has he got it? Has he got it? Perfect. Absolute perfect. Because it's the brown to the blue, which is going to be the frame winner. Yeah, and that's perfect. He won't really play position on the blue, I don't think. He'll be just contending to pot the brown. Yeah, and there you go. He wasn't really worried because he knows the snooker is required. And that pink tied up. It's going to be so difficult. I enjoyed that game. It was really enjoyable. And the confidence boost there on the brown, on the blue. Thaha had opportunities. So the frame has been surrendered. I really enjoyed that frame. It was emotional. Good fortune, misfortune by going for the red into the middle and potting the yellow for the misfortune. And then we saw good fortune with the backdoor double, we call it in the pool world. And he hit the cue ball, man hit the cue ball in behind the brown. And it was so difficult to get out of the snooker. And then when the cue ball dropped into the middle, he ran the table. So that's confidence in itself. Thaha knows he's got to win this game. I'll see if I can find the group stages to see where they all stand. I'm just looking, ladies and gentlemen, at the results. Now, the group. This is very interesting. Very interesting. Hong Kong, China, this gentleman at the table. Man is played 2, 1-2. Points 4. Bashar, my training partner. Played 2, 1-1. 4 points. -1. Ladies and gentlemen, Thaha has to win this match. He has to win it. He's played 1, 1-1, 4 points, 4 points. Yes, he has an opportunity. He has to win. So even though he's won his first match, it's only the top 2 players who go through. Bahrain played 2, 1-0. Jordan played 1, lost 1. So it will be a very big match. So Thaha, all the fans and family are watching. Your young man has got to put in a big performance. So I'll try and give you an update. Well, the highest break of the tournament is 129. And this gentleman, man from Hong Kong, China, 76, 67, 60, 52 and 50. So that's interesting. I don't see Thaha on the leaderboard. So that indicates his break building isn't consistent to get on the leaderboard. I'm looking at the top 19 players with the breaks. So he hasn't really got going with the break system. Yeah, I'm just double checking. No, he hasn't got on the leaderboard for that. But he must win this match. Players schedule. I'm just looking at the results for you, ladies and gentlemen. So it's very important he wins this match. We'll be in the group stages in the next few days. And with that black tied up, Thaha has to somehow keep going with the ball colours, especially the blue. He's got the angle here to bring the pink out. It's very risky. But all of a sudden I've seen a change in Thaha's game. He's playing safety. He's refusing to take any of that. Middle pocket on. And maybe there's a little bit of a game change plan going on here. And he's worked it out perfect. He's put pressure on his opponent. So how can Thaha win this match? Well, he's got to take one shot at a time, obviously. But he needs to slow down his pace. He doesn't want to miss the easy ones because he tends to miss them. So he wants to go through the cluster here. Oh, he can play left-handed. So that's perfect to come up to the blue. Wait a minute. That has got to be the biggest miss of the tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, I have not seen that in the tournament. We've just witnessed the biggest miss in the tournament. It was an incredible miss that was. And another miss. And is that a free ball? So all of a sudden, oh, he's look at this. If you've just joined us, ladies and gentlemen, this is a very interesting frame. Very interesting. I've never seen this before, where the player's indicating where the cue ball was with the cue, and man is just explaining to go back. So as you can see, the pressure, that's much better performance. Well done. Is that a plant to the corner of the black pocket on the left hand side. I'm sure it is. But is he taking the risk to go through the gap? It is there. Wow, he did. Oh, I'm not too sure what he did there. He came off the other red. I've just seen the replay. So he had a good bit of fortune there to kiss the red. A man knows that he has to get break building here. And Thaha has done two incredible unforced errors. Missing the red. Will it cost him this game? We're just going to have to wait to see. And man will go to the top of the group if he wins this match by playing free. So now you see this formality red and the smoothness and the accuracy is back. He's completely slowing down his pace. But in the previous game, when Thaha was at the table and playing very quick, man come back to the table playing the same game. It tends to happen that way. With a lot of players, they play very quickly as well. But he's being more methodical, more precise. He's like an archer. He's hitting the bullseye every time. He's hitting the heart of the pocket. He's not hitting the jaws. And that's the difference between both players. But I do watch Thaha play lots of times in tournaments. Incredible potting machine once he gets going. But it's the consistency. And there it is. Another unforced error by man has given Thaha an opportunity to come in and start break building. Do not blink. This young man from Sri Lanka is the fastest player I've seen on the TV table in the tournament. I've seen some quick players. And already he's feeling very comfortable at the table. He thought he was going to be sitting there for another 5-6 minutes and watching the scoreboard slip away. Yeah, he's underhit that. He didn't want to be here, I can assure you. He wanted to be higher. He's playing it a little bit too quick. But his potting is incredible. Yeah, and that was the problem. He wanted to be higher. He's gone lower on the jaw, and that's why he's missed. With the middle pockets, go a fraction higher to hit the heart of the pocket. Don't aim at the heart of the pocket. You've got to adjust a little bit higher because it's caught everybody out. And there's the Hong Kong coach, Alan, from China. Incredible coach. So the two reds on the right cushion are going to be playing a part. So man's looked at this shot. He's looked at the balk area. He knows he's... Oh, that's not a good shot. He's snookered himself on the red to the left of the black spot. Pocket. Very risky red. And that, for me, for man's best shot of the match. It really was. It was a great shot for me. He was under tremendous pressure. He put it on himself. He knew if he missed it, he's going to leave the red in the balk area. And now he's got a winning opportunity. So let's have a look at the scoreboard. 40 plays 17. 23 the difference. And this red and a colour. And all of Sri Lanka fans and family around the world. Your young man has put in the performance of his life out there. He really is trying so hard. It's just slipping away from him now. But do not underestimate Thaha. He will bounce back. He's a great break builder. But it's just the odd one or two balls he misses. Easy ones, of course. And that's a great shot to open the two reds. Wow. Well done. That was, he did play that to hit the red. Good fortune not going off. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in 13 years of doing the commentary, that will go down. It's unbelievable. The green pocket said you're not going in. Unbelievable. It's the first time I've ever seen that. And all of a sudden, misfortune is playing a part.
Just check. No one? You cannot send. No.
Oh, wait a minute.
Try to send.
What? No. $20 in it. This yellow is crucial. The black being up near the balk area will be playing a part as well. But Thaha has to pot this yellow. But he's gone in for the safety option in behind the brown. It hasn't happened. And I've never seen a ball go in the pocket and come out in all the years I've been doing commentary. It's the first one. It's very, very rare. In the pool world, it does happen. And where's the yellow going to land? Is it going to be in behind the pink? Yes, it is. And the apology from Man. But to be fair, man, you've had good fortune and misfortune. Both of you have. It's all been even out, to be fair. But you haven't snookered him. He can see the yellow. And Man is picking up his pace. He's speeded up again. But has he left the yellow in the open? I'm looking at the monitors. So it must go. Oh, he's put side on it. What a shot. That was fantastic from Thaha. He's got the green. This green. It does go there. I'm sure it goes past the brown. No, I don't know why he's indicated there. Is he thinking about putting the cue ball behind the brown? I'm sure the green goes. Well, it didn't. Or did it? We won't know unless I ask him. Did the green go? It looked like it a bit more harder and it would have gone in. Oh, nearly what he needed. Needed that in off there. So he does need the snooker. $25 on the table. 27. 28, yeah, 28 trailing. So he needs 2 snookers to win the game. We could take it to a draw, but it's a long way to go. Now, this green, I'm afraid, for the Thaha family and friends around the world and supporters. Your young man has let him see this green as man takes it to the corner. Well, that's power. He did a very good shot there. Now that's interesting. Did you see what he did there? He's made sure the green goes down the pocket. It's the first time I've seen a couple of things today I've never seen before during the commentary in 13 years. I've never seen a player push the cue ball, the object ball down the pocket. So now this blue will clinch the game. It's been a great performance from both players. It's been an emotional side for Thaha. He had chances, but nothing seems to have fazed him. He's got on with it. He's a great character. I often speak to him during the tournaments. So taking the lead, a 3-1. It's not a break, so we'll stay with you. And we'd like to say thank you very much to all the sponsors. Qatar Airways, Morocco, the Classic M1. So we're just going to take a quick commercial break.
Above the heart of Doha, where history's about to be made. stop the heart of Doha where history's about to be made.
Well, welcome back to frame number 5. The very important frame for Sri Lanka. Thaha has to somehow dig deep. He has to find his potting consistency. He's got his potting game going, but he hasn't got that consistency going. And the safety side of it, I'm afraid it isn't strong enough. You have to be very strong against this young man, because he will take this on. But the black's tied, so the pink's only available for high scoring. But where's the white? Where is the white? Unbelievable. It's hard to believe you can pot the white from there. Now Thaha has an option. He has to slow down his pace and enjoy the moment, and he can perform very well. Nicely done. He's like a racing car. He's got the open circuit, and all of a sudden he runs out of petrol. So he's such a great player, but he has to keep that consistency going. And there it is. He needs to avoid that red. He has. He's coming back for the blue. Tremendous character for the game. He's got a special ability. He sees it and plays it. Not many people have got that. Everybody's trying to work it out. He just gets down and plays it as sort of a gift he has. Very quick to understand where he's going with the white. He makes it look easy. And the heart of the archer is back, straight in the heart of the pocket. And he's looking for an angle to develop the black very shortly, because he doesn't want to keep going back to the blue. But he's got the pink available. Yeah, the pink was in the open, so he's got that option. Now, has to be careful, because when it gets respotted, he wants to make sure that cue ball is nowhere near the spot. Perfect. Man can only look on and watch his opponent. Now, when you're sitting in the chair watching your opponent, and you get an opportunity, you got to make the most of it. But 5-10 minutes later, look at the leaderboard, it's just going up. And that is perfect shot. And when your opponent's potting, it puts doubt in your mind how well you're playing. So you have to somehow have a game system to blank that out. And there it is. He's getting into a zone and waiting for an opportunity. But Thaha, it won't give him that opportunity, and he's played that perfect, to be fair. He's okay. He's such a good player. Now, he's going for the blue. He's got to go high. He's got to go high. He's just made it. This is the best performance Thaha has put in so far in this match. 32 break. 36 points the lead. Yeah, he's looking fantastic. And all Thaha has to do is just slow down now and again, and he will become a great champion. He's got the ability, he's got a natural ability. Look at the stroke on the cue ball, straight in the heart of the balls. And there it is, once again. Just ran out of petrol before he got to the finishing line. He had a century available there. I know it was a long way away, but I got confidence he's going to get one the way he's playing. Man is taking this on. I can't believe he's taking this on. This is missable. And that's what I was saying, ladies and gentlemen. I think Thaha's got a chance of winning this match. All Thaha has to do is the key ingredient. Enjoy yourself out there. Take your time. And that was the problem. He's dragged the cue ball the whole length of the table. All he had to do was pot it. He had a nice 20 or 30. And the frame's yours. But unfortunately, wow. What is happening with that pocket? Is there a goalkeeper in there? Because it's stopping the balls from going in. Both players are making unforced errors. This does happen. I have seen this before in the morning session match. One player misses, the other player misses, the other player pots, the other player pots. That was a nice shot, but it gives you confidence once you get your game going. So he will take the black on. I'm just looking to see where it's going to be respotted. Nicely done. Oh, that's beautiful. That shot he's just played there is to perfection. A lot of power controlling that cue ball, and the black goes on the pink spot, and that has thrown him a little bit. Yeah. He wasn't aware of that. He might have said, well, it's going to go on there, but that has happened. I've seen in many tournaments where the player pots the colour and it comes back to be respotted. But Thaha once again has gone in off. Surely, ladies and gentlemen, the unforced errors could be the costly part of this frame. It's the first match where I've seen so many mistakes made in the tournament on this table. Very well controlled. Well played, Thaha. Very well played. Such a great character, really is. He shows flashes of genius in potting, and then when you get all excited, he misses. The easy ones. Or drama with the in-off happens. Wow, he's got a chance here. But where's that white? Wow, he's apologised. Man has. Good fortune. But he's left that red to the corner. And there's the coach. Hong Kong, China watching this red. Now, I know why he's missed that. He hit it way too hard. And Thaha fans from Sri Lanka, your young man has got this opportunity to pull this frame back. He only needs a break of 20 or 30. They're all there. He won't need that red on the left side of the cushion. Perfect. This black now into the heart of the pocket. He's got to get it into the heart. No good on the knuckles. Perfect. It's okay, the black's okay. Nicely done. So this black will take him into the 60 points. Very important to get the black. At this stage, every point counts. Perfect. Now he's going to take the ride to the right corner of the black pocket. That's a very clever shot. Thaha was using the red to hold it for the black and bring it out to the middle area. It hasn't happened, but the option of opening up the two reds is available. And this is what Thaha can do. He's such a genius. He really is. Incredible talent. He's just got to work out the area of misfortune and good fortune, when to go in and when not to go in. An absolutely contender for the title. Why not? But he has to just control the balance of missing the easy ones. And that positioning shot was too powerful. Now this red for a double. Do something here. Incredible play. I enjoy watching him play, to be fair. He has won the frame with another 31 break. And I'd like to say thank you very much to all you fans around the world who's joined us. Stay with us. We won't go to a commercial break just yet. And it's a great opportunity to say well done to all the referees as well in the tournament and all the players. And congratulations to all the media team as well, putting on a great performance to give you stream as well as broadcasting all over the world, as well as Outcast and Qatar TV and BN Sports. We say thank you to you guys. I can confirm the media in the Middle East are here for Qatar. In the newspapers, it's broadcasted all over the Middle East. So we say thank you very much to all involved in the media team and journalists. I nearly had a journalist in the studio with me, but he had a meeting to go to, but he's promised me he will come in, speak to me in the studio. And when I was younger in my day, I used to do a paper round, so you can read all about it. So that's what the journalist does. He fills the newspaper with the article of the Asian Snooker Championships. As you can see, a beautiful arena there, nice setup. And there is a gentleman in the crowd there in the back. I'm going to see if I can bring him in to the studio. And there is Mahana O'Bailey just coming to the camera shop. I'll just wait for a minute. Let the game play on. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great honour to introduce a guest here today from Sri Lanka.
I'm Kumar Landrol, at the General Secretary of the Association of Billionaires.
Sorry, sir.
I'm Kumar Landrol, General Secretary of the Billionaires Snooker Association of Sri Lanka.
Fantastic news. Absolutely. Now, your young man Thaha has got an ability. In all the years I've been doing commentary of 13 years in pool and in snooker and in billiards, I have never seen such a talent young man have his ability. Can you identify to me the why he is missing so much in the open play? He's got so much talent, and you know more about the way he plays. I can tell you, I have commentated on his matches many times when he's been in Qatar. Over to you.
Yes, actually the main thing is actually we don't have much facility to come to international level because we are at the moment we are running out of the very crisis economy in our country. Main thing is we don't have a good facility to attacking the international players, how they are performing in their own tables and all of that, because we have a poor facility. Within that only, then my players are practicing, doing everything and all. So end of the day, somehow we have managed to come here and challenge with the international players.
What a fantastic story. I didn't expect that. I saw you in the lobby with this Thaha gentleman, and what an amazing story that is, and that's incredible. And this is the area I'm explaining to you. Thaha has a major weakness, and he's missing opportunities, shot selections. When he's break building, he's unstoppable, but when it comes to the easy shots, he tends to miss. He selects the wrong shots. Is there any way, have you got a coach in Sri Lanka?
Yeah, actually a good point of view pointed out me, sir. Thank you very much again for that question. Yeah, the thing is, as I tell you, because he unable to catch down this speed and all according to the ball speed and all the special tables and all. As I tell you, because we have a few numbers of the table facility in the country, there's all one. Okay, in the ministry also, when it running out of the very according to our country crisis situation of the economy, we are unable to ask them to provide the good facilities and all. Somehow we managed to get our players to come back to well and all. Very clearly I seen this one also, because very easy shot when he playing in our country, very easily he was sorted out all the shots here we mistaken. We never seen that mistaken in our country, because he used to do very easy to manage to the shot and all. Once he playing here, he unable to catch the table in the once in a way. That is why he missed. Because I also very disappointed, because I can't blame him, because I know the problem.
The advice I can give you, is there any chance he could travel over a couple days before the tournament and practice in the federation? If you speak to the officials and explain your situation,
Yes, sir.
and I can assure you,
Yes, sir.
Qatar Billiard Federation will do everything they can to support the players when they come over here, the training civilities. We have a new complex,
Yes.
which just going to happen next month, where they're going to have a brand new setup in the future, and that's what I'm explaining. This easy shot.
Yeah, easy shot, because of that I can see, because the easy shot. As you earlier you asked me the question regarding the coaching facility. Actually, we do not have the proper coach in Ireland, because we can borrow the coaches, because we don't have a fund.
Oh wow!
We don't have a fund. That is the thing. That is what we are in this situation. Actually, our players are very talented. They can challenge to anyone. Unfortunately, they don't have a facility. It's a great honor to you. Told me to you can provide to the facility in this area, that Qatar Federation, if they're providing it. Actually, my president is here today. He was bringing out some requestment
Yes.
in this annual general meeting to help us counter this, because in our country we have produced the world champion also, Mr. MGM Lafi. So unfortunately, after many years we couldn't come back. But Qatar in Thaha, is in under 21 champion, and well, fifth place in the 2-3 years back ago.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that is right, because of our unfortunate, because of the main thing is our facility.
Well, I've been to your country. I went there for 10 days.
Yes.
My wife took me there for a holiday, and I travelled around Sri Lanka. I went to Penawala, Kandalama, Sigiriya Mountain. Now, I went to a very special place. I have mentioned this earlier on in this match. I went to the England and Scotland Hotel, and inside the hotel, the gentleman said, "Do you play billiards?" And I said, "Yes." And my wife looked at me and she said, "No, we're on holiday." So he convinced us, and they said, "Oh, come and have a look at our billiard table." Very old-fashioned,
Yes.
and I know where you're coming from. And they played with ivory balls,
Yes.
and the colours were a very faded, very old set of balls. And he passed me the cue, no fire on the cue. And then I said, "Don't turn the lights on, whatever you do, don't turn the lights on." They were gas lights.
Yeah.
So it just goes to show the difference in the tables you guys play on, antique tables to heated beds. It's quite amusing, the heating system in the hotel. The electric blanket was hot water bottles, and what he did was he had some sort of pan. He was boiling the kettle, and he was heating the table up with this special pan he had. And I thought, oh my word! I said, don't worry. We just have a couple hits with the ball, and it was like if you. I don't think many of the worldwide fans have hit ivory snooker balls. A very rare occasion, and it was like hitting an egg. It wasn't really rolling, and I just did it for sort of like, I just had a game, and there was no way on planet Earth I could even pot a ball.
Yeah, so sorry to hear about that also, because of that, as I told you, because there was so many international tables in our island. That is all the more than 100 years. More than 100 years.
Yeah,
even my club also having 110 years, 100 years old tables and all. Those days who are playing over there, they're maintaining and all. With the new generation, some certain generation doesn't know regarding this game and all. Nowadays, then after our new management and all, we are explain everybody to this other game. We are giving some what we can do the population to the regarding this game and all into the island. Even the ministry also sometimes they doesn't know that the ministry authority comes over there. Some certain people doesn't know what is this game and all.
Well,
So we are the people saying, this is the game. We are the people brought in the World Cup, in the first World Cup in the island. Then only they will identify, yes, there was a game like this.
Wow. and you have a great future, hopefully, with your players in the
Yes,
future, bringing the youngsters through. You mentioned about the under-21s, but the reality in any country is to come out, bring your players out, travel the world, and they believe it's a glamorous life, but it's not. Number one, you travel from your country, representing your country, and you're doing your best to do your best. I represent England in the pool world, in the 9-ball world. Your young man, Thaha, is representing Sri Lanka in snooker, and I'm explaining, you represent your country, you're doing your best, and the worldwide fans and family are seeing that, and that's what counts.
Yes, hopefully we are going to do it. Otherwise, thank God, God must protect us in this game also somehow, because the financially, okay, definitely we know he can be a world title holder.
Definitely.
Definitely, sir.
And by the way, you've got a great cricket team, Sri Lanka.
Yes,
great.
Sri Lanka.
Which do you prefer in I love cricket. I used to play cricket. Do you prefer 2020 or international?
International 2020 is okay. Then our team is almost okay because the game is like there's some certain time this game is going down, coming up.
Yeah.
Even though your country
Yeah,
team
definitely,
also
yeah.
that is because they, in the times come. They can come back to the game.
Yes.
Sometimes they are losing
Yeah,
many times.
yeah, definitely.
The game we cannot estimate the game whether we are the winner and not. It's
Yeah.
different from the time.
It's lovely. And by the way, your country is amazing. I love Sri Lanka. Now, I was
Thank you,
there a few years ago when you had the tidal wave, the monsoon there, many years ago. The tidal wave, the big wave what came in many years ago.
I couldn't get you.
The tidal wave.
Yeah, tsunami.
I was there.
Yes,
Yeah, tsunami. Yeah. I was there, and I went to the beach. We took there.
It vanished.
You had three different levels of wave, ladies
Yes,
and
yeah,
gentlemen. On the beach, what they did was
Yeah.
they put these big, shiny silver waves indicating how high the wave was.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, these guys went through
Yes.
a very dramatic time.
Yeah, it's
well
when
done to all of you.
It's when is our countries and all like comedy and all. From the tsunami on,
Yeah.
not only we were in our country was in this situation.
Well, I was on the beach where the wave got hit, and
In the southern coast.
yes, in the southern coast,
mostly
yes.
in the southern coast.
I was there.
Yeah.
And this is a true story. And my wife said, "What is those footprints?" It was some sort of leopard on the beach, and it was down the beach, and it saw us and ran away.
In that time,
Oh my word! the
yeah,
leopard.
in that time you are in our island.
Yes.
Oh my goodness! Thank God you.
And the worst one is your alligators. Oh, and we were in the Hotel Rock. They had the hotel with a rock.
In the southern part.
Yeah, in the southern
In the
part.
southern, right? Maybe-
by Cigarette Mountain.
Yeah, maybe in the Gaul.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe in the Gaul.
And we had to have a guide to take us back to our chalet. He said, I said, "What do we need a guide for?" He said, "The cobras come out at night time." I went, "Have you got a bigger torch, please?" He's come out with a pen torch. I said, "We need a bigger torch, a flash torch."
Yeah,
A light
I
man's coming
think you're
in.
talking about the Rumasala Hill.
Yeah.
Rumasala Hill.
And your monkeys are terrifying.
It's a beautiful country, beautiful people. Unfortunately, the crisis just went down because we are not let down. We are
Yeah.
coming back.
And a bit of history with your Cigarette Mountain. I saw. Well, I've climbed it, by the way, and obviously you must have climbed it.
Yes.
You got the big paw prints at the bottom, and the staircase was horrifying. I went up in the spiral staircase in the metal one, but I never knew. Then they were explaining to me that it was a fort, and you had a fort around the mountain.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow!
It was.
and
in
you
the-
got a
it
swimming
was-
pool at the top as well.
Yeah. It was built up with the ancient king, the King Kassapa.
Yes.
King Kassapa.
And
he
you
was
can
king
see the
there.
big Buddhist there as
Yeah,
well. in the
because
background.
he just wanted to have a defense place in the top of the mountain, we attacking the
Beautiful.
so it's a hidden place. No one can come over there very clearly. He can see whoever coming over there in the in all in the enemies and all.
Qatar was very flat back in the years, and they had lookout posts to look over sea as well. So yeah, you had the Cigarette Mountain is very famous.
Yes, thank you very much. We
We love
really
your
appreciating you recommended our country and all. You must visit once again. And
Here's a quick one for you.
yes, sir.
I asked for a bottle of water. You have water in coconuts. Coconut water.
Yeah, coconut water. Yeah.
And light cheese. I've never had a light cheese. That's a good shot.
Yeah, you can try on the toddy also.
Wow, there you go.
Okay.
Now, your young man, Thaha, I'm sure his family's watching back at home.
Yeah.
He's put in a big performance. What would it mean to him to win this match against this young man from Hong Kong, China?
I couldn't get to that point.
What would it mean to him if he wins? Because he won his first match,
Yes.
so he has to win this match.
He has to win this match. Then he don't have any fear or something because automatically he was qualified. But if he lose this one, then
Yes.
the third one he has to win.
Wow. So the pressure is on.
Pressure is on. Yeah, pressure is on. We'll see, because if we lose this one, definitely third one he has to protect.
What do you feel with Qatar Billiard Snooker Federation, the host nation of Qatar, putting this venue on? How do you feel the beautiful hotel?
Yeah, of course, it's an
And how do you feel about
amazing,
the venue?
beautiful hotel because of the first time I came in here, because I heard 2 or 3 years back also 2021
Yes.
the same venue has been conducted the tournament. I heard that.
Yes, yes, I was
Yeah,
here,
this
yeah.
is the first time I came here. It's a beautiful place, beautiful people, everything surrounded and everything fantastic.
And how do you feel about Qatar? Have you been to the souk? Have you been looking
No,
around?
not yet, not
You
yet,
must,
because our
you
main
must.
focusing is the game. Once the game is done,
Yes.
then only mindset is getting relaxation, then we will see. We have
And
to-
how do you see Thaha trying to rebuild his game? He's got natural ability, what I've seen. He hasn't... Now, what I mean by natural ability, he hasn't changed his game since I've seen him play over the years. 2 or 3 years ago when I watched him play. And he's still firing at everything there is at the table. And he hasn't slowed his mentor down to
Yeah.
pot the easy ones.
Yes.
So he has to rebuild his game
Yeah,
to become a
rebuild this
champion.
because as I told you, because of we don't have a proper international guideline and the coach. If you're having an international coach or something,
Yes.
and any coaching camp or something in the international level, if somebody is providing us, because as I told you very clearly, because we do not have much fun to
That's
bring
correct.
down our
Yeah.
boys to in that level. Okay, that is why our committee has been decided to provide the request letter to the Qatar body.
Good.
At least help us to try to bring our boys to good level to and all, because then only these people can go and meet the international players and all how they're playing, what is the weakness, then
Yes.
how they're recovering and all. Because they are practicing, they are all like you said, all the tall table and all the ball sets and all. Because of that practice, and this is totally different. Totally different. Then he has to waste 1 or 2 frames to at least catch the table. That is what. Yeah.
The only advice I can give you, from my opinion, is I'm a volunteer, and if I was in Sri Lanka on holiday, I would definitely take my cue and go and play your young man.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
not a bad standard. I'm more of on the pro side of the pool world. I do play snooker, but that's where you get the experience. But it's giving time to players and giving advice. I'm not a professional coach or advisor in that respect to help him, but I can only tell him what I see with experience of 13 years doing the commentary. That would help, just giving him a guidance. But the reality is, I give back what I take out, and I love to support Qatar in that respect as a volunteer. Now, I'm not just a volunteer for billiards, I'm a volunteer for show jumping, for motorcycle, GP motorcycles, and Formula One motorboats. So, and cricket, by the way, I've just become the first commentator for cricket in Qatar. So I'm explaining I give back because I have the freedom to do that.
Definitely.
And I
It's
just
a- it's
love
a-
supporting the sport, and I like getting back and meeting people. And the answer to the question is, if I was in Sri Lanka, I would definitely come to your club and give your young man maybe a couple days of my time.
It's a great honor, and that nice to hear from you
Yeah,
also.
definitely.
It's a great honor to, once you finish, do not forget, then you have convinced me, now you're given
Yeah, I always stay biased, so I always will.
Definitely, we will arrange the arena, whatever what we can do and everything.
Yeah.
Your guideline is great.
Yeah.
helpful.
What I tend to do, this will help you. I do live shows in the pool world when I play pool matches, and video myself, video the player, and do highlights. And you could do the same with your player, do the videos and take challenge matches on, and that sort of thing. It's all free. I don't have to pay for the table and things like that. But if you can find the time to get a quality player in and do the challenge matches, That's a good option as well.
It's a via online.
Yeah, you can play online. Yeah, so you just create an account and people can watch and see. But if you can understand where I'm coming from, so people can see that you are trying and trying to motivate yourself, and you're getting recognised for what you're doing. And hopefully, you never know, you might get sponsors. I mean, I'm one of the luckiest people in the world. I got around about 12 sponsors for events. So they vary from hotels to car companies. So I'm very lucky. And table sponsors, queue sponsors, tip sponsors. So the reality is you do that, and hopefully your player can find a sponsor to do that.
Definitely.
It's
nice to hear from you also, because we do not have any idea about that tunnel. So.
I am, for Araka Snooker, I am the ambassador for Araka Snooker. Okay. I have been for many, many years, and it's just an honour to be a part of the association, and with the TV companies as well. So I'm very fortunate, and that's why I give out all my time back to Qatar.
Spot,
So it's very important to remember where you come from. It's not, I'm here, I'm a commentator. It's nothing of the sort. It's to return back what they gave me 13 years. But this brown is vital now.
Yeah. That's what always I'm watching over
We're
there.
all
because
excited
I'm just
for this
too
blue.
exciting.
Now,
too exciting.
This is how I do the commentary.
Yeah, this is that.
So, have you done commentary before?
No, sir.
This is your first time. Right, here we go.
Ever.
It's Paul. You can call me Paul.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Nice to meet you, and thanks for your kind time and all
okay.
over.
Right, here we go.
Okay.
This is how I see it from a pool player's point of view. Okay. The blue is the key ball. He has to make sure his opponent doesn't see it. Will he hide it behind the black? That's the option to have. But he needs this blue. And that's the right shot to play. And that's how I see it. Was that good? Was that good? And that's what you got to do. You got to try and feel the shot and feel what the player's doing. Now, a lot of commentators will be different. We're all different. But the reality is how I see it from a pool player's point of view to a snooker player's point of view. And it's quite interesting. It's a bit of a contrast. And that's how I do it. So he has to swerve here. So he's striking the cue ball down. But has he left the blue in the open? Or is he hidden it behind the pink? But he's okay. He can see it. Now, your young man will go for this. Am I right? Over to you. You tell me. You talk it through. Go on. Over to you.
Yeah, he has to play this hard. He should try, and he must play for the defense also. Let's see.
He went for it, but he's left it. And that's how we get the crowd involved, because I have seen it. I'm sorry to say it. People sleep in the crowd, and at home they tend to miss or make a cup of tea. What's happening? So the emotional side now is cleaning the cue ball, because he knows that this blue will clinch the match.
Most important. Yeah, most important. Let's see. This is the deciding ball, I think.
That's correct. A bar in snookers, but you have to give it that passion. Man goes to the table knowing that this blue will clinch and be crowned number one in the group and qualify for the knockout stages. Will he pot it? He's missed it. Unbelievable scenes. But where's he left it? Where has he left it? Now, over to you. It's your turn. Come on, go for it. What do you say? What you see?
He has to play the defense shot in this time, because he can't afford it. I don't see whether he having beat 50-50. We'll see.
He's got it.
He's got it.
Well,
he came back to the game.
Now, you don't know the rules, but the rules are simple. for me anyway, you're the spectator. You're my guest. You can feel and say what you like in respects to your player. I have to stay biased, but wasn't that a great shot?
I could.
I have to stay on the line, so I can't go one player or the other player.
Yeah.
But isn't it nice to have a decider? You got to stay with me. Are you going to stay with me for the decider?
Yeah. No,
come
he
on
will
then.
put it because
He's got a pot.
let them to go to the, I think the final frame. That is my hope. Yeah, what it
Is
that
it?
right. Yeah,
Black Ball Fever.
that is.
Will he pot it?
Yeah, you got it. Unfortunately, I wasn't here. I should have.
Yeah, we have to be a little bit quiet because I know you're a bit excited. But isn't it lovely to have somebody excited? But they can hear us in the arena, so we have to.
No.
Yeah.
I don't.
That's okay.
I don't. Because I was in the.
Isn't that nice for your player? Hey? Can you say something in Sri Lanka to all the fans who's watching in Sri Lanka in your language? Over to you.
Yeah. Hi. I'm Kumar Landroll, General Secretary of the Billiard Association. Actually, me frame එක තහට ඕනේ වෙලාම තිබ්බා. So Mr. Fall එයා තමයි in charge. මෙතන administration and the commentator part එක ඔක්කොම technical guideline දෙන්නේ. එයා මට කතා කරලා කිව්වා ඇවිල්ලා මෙතනට පොඩ්ඩක් ඇවිල්ලා මොකද්ද වෙලා තියෙන්නේ ලංකාවේ ක්‍රීඩාව සම්බන්ධයෙන් පොඩි පැහැදිලි කිරීමක් කරන්න කියලා. So මම very clearly අර පැහැදිලි කරලා දුන්නා. අපේ හොඳ ක්‍රීඩකයෝ ඉන්නවා. ඒගොල්ලෝ හොඳ talented. නමුත් අපිට තියෙන ආර්ථික ප්‍රශ්න නිසා අපිට තියෙන ටේබල් ෆැසිලිටි වල අඩුපාඩු නිසා අපිට මේ දේ හරියට කරගන්න බෑ කියලා. So ඉතින් ඒක තේරුම් ගත්තා. එයා මට එක දෙයක් කියලා දුන්නා. අලුතින් තව මාසයක් ඇතුළත වගේ කටා ෆෙඩරේෂන් එකේ මේ වගේ අපහසුතාවයන් තියෙන කන්ට්‍රි වල ළමයින්ට ස්පෙෂල් ට්‍රේනින් කැම්ප් එකක් ඒගොල්ලෝ ඕගනයිස් කරනවා කියලා. So ඒකට අපිට ඇප්ලයි කරන්න කියලා පුළුවන් කියලා කිව්වා. In the meantime මේකේ තව දවස් දෙකකින් එළිවල මා සභා රැසීම මෙහි කටා ෆෙඩරේෂන් එකේ තියෙනවා. දැන් මගේ සභාපතිතුමත් අද මෙහි රැඳී සිටිනවා. අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා අනිවාර්යෙන් ඉල්ලලා මෙහිදී අපගේ අපහසුකම් එහෙම පැහැදිලි කරලා දීලා ඒගොල්ලන්ගෙන් උදව්වක් කරගෙන අපේ මේ තරුණ ක්‍රීඩකයෝ නැවත හොඳ මට්ටමකට ගෙනල්ලා ජාත්‍යන්තර ක්‍රීඩකයන්ට එක්ක තරඟ කරලා කෙසේ හෝ නැවත අපේ මව් රටට ගෞරවයක් ගේන්න අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා මේ ක්‍රීඩාවෙන්. ස්තුතියි.
Wow, I didn't understand any of that.
No.
But
No.
the nicest thing is we do it in Arabic as well, and I can't really speak Arabic usually because it's a TV which BN Sports and Outcast and Qatar TV do in Arabic, so they have an option: press 1 for Arabic, press 2 for English, and my voice will come out as English, and Arabic is my partner who's in another room. So we all have different rooms for different languages, and this is the second time it's an honor to hear another language. Sometimes it's in Chinese.
Yes.
I do have coaches, we talk in Chinese as well, which is very difficult to understand. I don't understand a word of that, but
it's a honor to us using our language and explain giving me an opportunity to explain something to our
that's okay.
because of most sportsmen are watching over there via online and all this game.
This is what it's about. The commentary needs to keep the audience alive. When you're watching snooker, it's sort of like relaxing. You're falling to sleep. Let's wake them up and let them feel the shots.
Yes.
And let the family know that your young man is not in this country on his own. I have to stay biased for both players. And what I mean by that, straight down the line, this young man from Hong Kong, China, this young man from Sri Lanka, straight down the line. But this decider will be determined if Sri Lanka go home or
Stay alive.
it's gonna be difficult. You know what I mean? Because this young man from Hong Kong, China, man, has got to win this match to be in the top, and all the other players are looking in that group. I've seen the group. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. See if I can find the group. That's my wife, by the way. Okay, so let's have a look. So this is very important. Bear with us, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just looking on the iPad for the results, players schedule, breaks, players schedule, all groups. So we're just going on all groups. And I saw him at the bottom of the group. I think it is. Let's have a look. Yes, there he is. Your young man from Sri Lanka. So played 1-1. Qatar. Bashar, my training partner, played 2, 1-1. So that's going to be interesting. Now, Mr. Man from Hong Kong, China, played 2-1-2. And all of a sudden, ladies and gentlemen, if Thaha wins this match, if he does, the whole group are going to be so happy because there's 2 players can only go through the group and there's 5 players all waiting for this outcome of this match. So how do you feel about that?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, so he isn't on the leaderboard for the high breaks at the moment, but even at the standard of this group, very, very important. I'm enjoying this match, and it is an honour to have you here in the studio. So we're just going there. So it's going to be a great game to see it a conclusion. So we didn't go to a commercial break because it's not break for the players. Your young man just took a quick toilet break. We've been battling away since 1 o'clock. Wow, we're into the third session because there was another session after this one. So we've gone over the 3-hour mark.
Yeah, because
So the decider, will they both be fatigued? We're going to have to wait and see. So we're here roughly around about 9:30 to sometimes 9 o'clock, non-stop. We do get a dinner break. The only time we get breaks is when the players leave the arena. So that's our break system. So we can keep the worldwide fans. It's just not broadcasted on YouTube. You might see 200 people coming in looking. It's not at all. It is broadcasted feed. They take BN Sports, Alcast, Qatar TV. They feed off of this YouTube channel. And Abdullah, who is the head of the media, does a fantastic job. He's on like 14, 15 hours per day making this happen. There's a team of about 5 of us, and then there's around about 100 people making this tournament happen. So I'll introduce the players for the final frame. And I'm not too sure what. So we just see what happens. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, I have not seen this before. It's the first time. So we're going to take a commercial break.
I think they will do a scoring system, or they will change the. Change the table, right?
They're going to change.
Above the heart of Doha, where history's about to be made.